Garlic scapes. I'm not sure how many of you heard about this, and then benefits of garlic scapes, because when I was talking to my friends, most of them they never heard about garlic scapes. So I'm gonna explain the garlic scapes benefits and the usage, and what are the other possible health benefits we get from the garlic scape than garlic. So the garlic scapes will come from the top of the garlic plant. So initially it will be a spiraled, then it will be slowly getting into straight. So when it's a spiraled, it is a kind of a right time for the harvest. And then there is one more thing why we need to cut the garlic scapes from the plant. It will allow the garlic pulp to grow bigger. Otherwise the garlic scapes will take all the energy from the plant, and it won't let the garlic grow much bigger size. So that was the kind of another reason we cut the garlic scapes. Some of the farmers, they don't even realize the garlic scapes needs to be removed from the started growing bigger. So so we have to have that kind of understanding. Once we cut the garlic scapes from the plant, approximately we have to allow the plant to be there in the ground 6 weeks to 8 weeks of time to let the pulp grow really big. And today mostly I was focusing on garlic scapes. So how do we know it's right for the harvest? If it is really mature, the garlic scape stems gonna be really hard, because the fiber content will be straighten up the garlic scapes. Initially it will be spiral. So when it's spiral, that's the right time for the harvest. There are different type of garlics. So at least 4 types I know, since I have planted them here. The elephant garlic, it won't spiral. It basically goes straight from the day one. And the other types, red Russian and the music and polish, those types basically spiral. Red Russian maybe do 1 spiral, or that's what I maximum see, not even 2. And if you look into the music or polish, they really spiral, I think 2-3 times. So it takes at least 6 weeks, not 6 weeks, I think 2 to 3 weeks of time to get it straight. So the one which it's a red Russian. So the way to understand this, when you just fold this, it will be click, and then you can able to get that out, and then like that. So there is a liquid comes from that. It is actually a strong one that comes from the garlic flavor. It smells like 100% garlic. So I'm harvesting some of them today to show what are the things we can do with the scapes. And talking about what are the vitamins or minerals is it in that garlic scapes. Overall we say it is full of fiber, but if you go more detail, there is a manganese, and then vitamin B6, I guess, and then vitamin C, and different type of things we get from this garlic escapes. And talking of health benefits, so we have a numerous health benefits from this garlic escapes. People not aware of that, as well as we don't find these escapes in the regular market, as well as we get them only on the specific season, like July, exactly July time. Whenever you plant, this is the time for the garlic to flower. So this is the early flowering stage. So yeah, so health benefit wise, it will help to lower your blood pressure and lower your cholesterol. Those are the main thing. And then other health benefits, it will boost your immune system really well. And then the prevention side of it, what are the preventions means, some of the heart disease and some type of cancer prevention, this garlic escapes will help. So it is a really one of the best things to eat. And next is, what are the recipes we can make from this? There is a lot of recipes we can able to try with these escapes. And mainly I'm from India. We make some dishes. Specifically, I tried on those dishes. It is really good. So the first dish I would recommend, just egg fry. So egg pan fry, just chop them maybe a couple of inch length, and then stir it in the fry for about 5 minutes, I guess, and then put the egg, and then start frying again. Let the egg fully get cooked, and then add some salt. So this is the one I was talking about. There is a kind of liquid comes from when we cut. It is a really a garlic smell. I will come closer. Oops, it's falling on me. So these things, it is kind of water, but after we dry out, it's changing the color to be a white, and that smell is really strong. I think for the today dishes, I think this is pretty much enough of garlic escapes. So that's the first dish. And then second one, just pan fry it. Maybe just chop them into 2 pieces, and then do the pan fry. It will add some salt, maybe a pepper, a little more to add the flavor. It will be a really one of the delicious things you can experience. That's the main 2 dishes. Here is the harvested garlic escapes. This one is a little bit mature. I would have harvested this maybe 3-4 days before, or maybe week before. It would have been really more softer than this. Anyhow, So today I'm gonna make a few recipes. Already I covered a couple of them, and there is two more things I can think of at the moment. One is we can just chop them and dry them and then make it a powder, so that whenever you make variety rice like a dried rice, you can add them on it. It is really one of the best flavor it will give. That's the one way of using it, as well as you can store it for longer, because you cannot keep them like this for longer. Even if it is keep it outside, it will start flowering. So this thing has a kind of water content or something, garlic content, I don't know. So it will grow basically, even if you are removed from the plant. And that's one way to keep them for longer use. So the other one is you can freeze them. So the freezing it's really easy one. So you have to just dip them in the hot water, and once just a couple of seconds, don't make it cook, and then put it in the cold water immediately, and then just put it in the chest freezer or any freezer openly first. Then after an hour or so, the ice layer will be formed. Then you can put it in the Ziploc and then preserve it. Then next time when you are taking it out, it won't get tangled, easy to remove it since the ice layer is already formed. So you can just use it like whatever the use I've been telling. That's the way you can freeze it. And so the next one, people go with ice cubing. What they will do is add oil into the ice cubing, and then chop this and grind it, and then each ice cubes you can just put a little bit of garlic scapes, and then you just freeze it. You get the ice and then put it in the Ziploc and freeze it. So that way whenever you want to cook or fry something, just get the one ice cube and put it there, because it has the oil. You can use olive oil or maybe sunflower oil. I think both will work. So that way you can freeze it and then keep it. Whenever you need, you can just take a cube and then put it in the pan. It will just come along nicely. So that's the one way of doing. Another dish is macaroni or a pasta. You just grind them nicely, smooth grind, and then just pan fry it and then add the pasta. So that pasta taste or macaroni taste, wow, it is delicious. At least today I will cover couple of the things what I did. We'll go from there, and the remaining I feel I have explained clearly, so I think you could be able to make use of it. If you have any questions on that, maybe you can just add into the comments section. I try to answer them. But there are so many dishes, you could find it in online. You can use it in so many ways. So this is one I was talking about. After some time, it turned into be a white bit of itchy things. So I don't know what content is it in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go make some dishes.